Hello. Maintain silence. Guests are arriving soon. Uniform, blazer. Blazer नाही घातलं. Where your I card? If you have blazer, where your blazer also? इथे कोण बसलाय? Maintain silence. All students, please maintain silence. Guests are arriving. All of you please seated. Good morning, esteemed dignitaries, respected faculty members, and dear participants. I, Professor Gitanjali Bansod, welcomes you all. It is my great pleasure to stand before you all today as we gather here for the inaugural ceremony of 1 week ISTE approved national level short-term training program on empowering educators for a secure digital future. In an era when digital transformation is happening at a pace never before seen, the importance of cybersecurity cannot be emphasized. Our link world provides enormous opportunities, but it also poses tremendous challenges that require our constant attention. As a part of our inaugural ceremony, we now pause to seek the divine blessings of Ma Saraswati, the praised goddess of knowledge and learning, to brighten our path ahead. So may I kindly request all dignitaries to please come forward for the lighting of lamp and Saraswati Puja. Thank you everyone. Please take your seats. Now, it is a proud moment to felicitate our guest. So, I would like to call our Technical Director, Dr. Ajay Kulambarkar sir, to felicitate our Chief Guest, today's Chief Guest, Jayashree Prasad ma'am. Now, I would like to call our Dean Student Development and Welfare, Dr. Hemant Deshmukh sir, to felicitate our guest of honor, Dr. Anandha Kulkarni ma'am. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call our principal, Dr. Suhas Koth sir, to felicitate our another guest of honor, Mr. Yogesh sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request our principal, Dr. Suhas Khoth sir, to felicitate our technical director, Ajay Kulambarkar sir. Sir, thank you, sir. Again, I would like to request our principal sir to felicitate our Dean Student Development and Welfare, Dr. Hemant Deshmukh sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call our HOD of Computer Department, Engineering, Dr. Nikita Kulkarni ma'am, to felicitate our principal, Dr. Suhas Khoth sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to call STTP coordinator, Professor Reshma Patil ma'am and Professor Satish Yadge sir to felicitate our HOD, Dr. Nikita Kulkarni ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to invite Dr. Nikita Kulkarni ma'am to kindly brief us about 1 week ISTE approved short-term training program on empowering educators for a secure digital future.
Good morning, respected Dais. Dr. Ajay Kulambarkar sir, Technical Director KJEI, Dean Student Development and Welfare Dr. Hemant Deshmukh sir, KJEI, Principal Dr. Suhas Khoth sir, today's Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker Dr. Jayashree Prasad Madam, Professor Head at Department of Computer Engineering at School of Computing at MIT ADT University, Pune. Our guest of honor, Dr. Anga Kulkarni Madam, who is Head of Information Technology, Cummins College of Engineering for Women, Pune, and Mr. Yogesh Thandge sir, Cyber Expert CEO, Shellstrom Shivajinagar, Pune, as well as all head of the departments, faculty members, and dear participants. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the ISTE approved short-term training program on empowering educators for secure digital future, organized by Department of the Computer Engineering, KJ College of Engineering and Management Research, Pune. In this ever-evolving digital era, cybersecurity is no longer just a technical concern. It is an educational priority. As educators, it is imperative for us to stay ahead of digital threats while preparing our students for a secure and responsible digital future. This 1 week STTP, scheduled from 21st to 25th July 2025, brings together a diverse set of experts from academia and cybersecurity industries to guide us through the latest development, challenges, and best practices in this critical domain. The schedule of this STTP is Day 1. The topic is cyber resilience, trends of cyber attacks, cyber laws and cyber crimes, and our today's speaker is Mr. Yogesh Thandge from Cyber Expert CEO, Shellstrom, Pune. On Day 2, Dr. Dilip Saini, who is a postdoctoral researcher, National KJCOEMR University of Science and Technology, Taiwan, is going to deliver a talk on FTP modules, cybersecurity tools, footprinting, scanning, and enumeration, hands-on. The Day 3 is with the two speakers. First one is Dr. Sonali Patil, who is Associate Professor at Pimpri-Chinchwad College of Engineering and Pune, and she is going to deliver a talk on data privacy and protection challenges in the education system. Session 2 of the third day is hands-on security tools, and the speaker is Dr. Devi Priya, who is Associate Professor at Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Jnanada Sagar University, Bangalore. Day 4, Dr. Nilesh Marathe, who is Associate Professor at Dwarkadas Sangvi College of Engineering, Vile Parle, Mumbai, is going to deliver the talk on AI/ML for security and hands-on. Second session of the day 4 is on the data privacy and digital right, IPR in digital content, patent filing policy, copyright, and the speaker is Dr. Poonam Lambarde, HOD of Computer Engineering, JSPM's Jayawantrao Sawan College of Engineering, Hadapsar, Pune. And day 5, the topic is network and security. The speaker is Dr. Gautam Borkar, Associate Professor at Ramrao Institute of Technology, Nerul, Navi Mumbai. With session in hybrid mode, we aim to ensure maximum participation, engagement, and practical learning. I encourage all the participants to actively involve themselves, learn collaboratively, and take back the valuable insight to their institution and classrooms. Let us together take a step toward making our digital landscape more secure and our educators more empowered. Empowered educator shaped secure minds, and secure minds builds a resilient digital future. So ignite mind and inspire change. Thank you and hope you will enjoy all the session. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I am pleased to invite Dr. Suhas Khoot sir, an outstanding leader and consistent source of encouragement to address the gathering. Sir, we kindly request that you share your important ideas and words of experience with us.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All the respected people on the dais and chief guest of this ISTE approved one big STTP on empowering educators for secure digital future. Chief guest Dr. Jayashree Prasad Madam, guest of honor Dr. Anga Kulkarni Madam, today's session speaker and cyber expert Yogesh Thanke sir, our beloved technical director Dr. Ajay Fulambarkar, Dean Student Welfare and Development Dr. Hemant Deshmukh sir, convener of this STTP and head of the department Computer Engineering Dr. Nikita Kulkarni Madam, coordinators of this workshop STTP, Reshma Patil Madam and Satish Shedge sir, all other head of the departments, staff members, participants, researchers and dear students. It takes me immense pleasure to welcome you all. It is my privilege to welcome you all on this inauguration function of this STTP. A very first thing came into my mind that educator and secure digital future. These two things are always, they go hand in hand. Because we have seen the era where the digital contents were very less. The things were to be done physically or to be entered somewhere. But nowadays, we are seeing the things are at the fingertips. Everything you can find, all apps are available. But when the classroom is being changed from a physical classroom to a digital classroom, then it came with some responsibilities also. Because safety, data security, then ethics, so many things are there which can be easily entered into such digital classrooms. And now the role of educators is not now limited only to give the knowledge, but it has now encouraged and it has been extended now, we can say, with a responsibility that they should always see that the data is secure and they have some, we can say, digitally cared citizens are to be developed and the minds are to be shaped. One thing is very sure, that the things are now changing every second, and artificial intelligence has taken a very, very wide, we can say, shape in the country. Our Prime Minister has declared this 2025 year as Artificial Intelligence Year. But remember, our natural intelligence has created this artificial intelligence. And second important thing, even if the things are being shaping in a different way, the job of educators, the job of teachers, or the job of digital entrepreneurs is to always see that a secure, safe and ethical data is being provided or floated in the market for the students as well as for the industries. Because nowadays we are having or facing the problems of digital frauds. We are having many frauds in say in banking sector and other sectors also, and many things are now being analyzed by tracking or hacking different methods as well. And these things are very much important as far as this digital era is concerned. So I think this STTP of empowering educators for secure is very important. Secure digital future will definitely give some more added feathers into this digital content, and all the participants, all the researchers, all the students, all the faculty members, definitely they will enjoy a very good technical feast for next 5 days in this workshop. I once again congratulate the convener and HOD Nikita Kulkarni madam for arranging such a ISTE approved STTP for the researchers, and I welcome you as the principal of KJ College of Engineering and Management Research, and I wish all the best for this STTP for next 5 days. Do give feedback, the type of feedback, or you just tell us our operating methods as well as pros and cons, so that we can definitely do better next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I feel honored to invite our respected technical director, Dr. Ajay Pulambarkar sir, a visionary academician and a pillar of technical excellence, to address the gathering.
Very good morning. Good morning, sir. Honorable Chief Guest for this 5 days ISTE approved STTP on a very important topic, empowering educators for secure digital future. Dr. Mrs. Jayashree Prasad ma'am, guest of honor, Dr. Anagha Kulkarni ma'am from Cummins, Dr. Jayashree ma'am is from MIT AGT. The other keynote speaker, I would say, or the expert talk from the industry domain, Mr. Yogesh Thange sir, who is a cyber expert and who has formed his own company named Shellstorm. I think more relevant name in the domain of cyber security. The principal of the institute, dynamic Dr. Suhas Khoth, the Dean Student Development, my colleague, my good friend, Dr. Hemant Deshmukh sir, Dr. Nikita Kulkarni ma'am, the head of the Department of Computer Engineering, and her two coordinators in Yedge sir as well as Reshma Patil ma'am, and the other faculty from the Department of Computer Engineering as well as from other disciplines, and especially the student friends from Department of Computer Engineering. I am told by ma'am that she has invited 10 toppers from each division of second year, third year and final year. So first of all, I congratulate you for being the toppers in your respective institutes and attending this very important session. And all the faculty delegates, those who have joined online for this STTP on a very, very important topic. I also find two important aspects in this. One is empowering educators, first part, and second part is secure digital future. That means although we call or we assume that our India has done remarkably well, we have established our image in the digitization technology. We say that India is leading to digitization in all aspects, but still we feel that yes, we are unsecure, and therefore there is a need to secure this digital future, for a digital future. And I am very happy for this inaugural program as well as for giving these sessions. We have got a very apt persons on the dais two from academia, Dr. Jayashree Prasad ma'am and Dr. Anagha Kulkarni ma'am, and also the person from industry. And I think they are nothing but the educators. I mean, not they, but we all faculty, those who are attending the ISTE as well as the faculty involved in the various engineering colleges or the educational institutes. They are the educators. Not only they, but the people from industry, those who are developing or those who have developed the various apps, various models in this cybersecurity domain, they are also the educators because they have provided us these tools to secure the digital platform. That means they are also the educators. So along with the academia, the responsibility also lies with the industry people also from this domain, from AI, ML as well as from cybersecurity domain, to see that we make the people, those who are using these apps, and the students especially, those who are getting trained from first year, second year, third year and final year, and also at the PG level, so that they take and they make this digital future more secure. Now the point is, why do we say that we are not secure? We have, I will take some time because I need to put up context for this STTP. Dear friends, we know that our India is a largely populated country. Almost 140 crore of population in India, as well as all over the globe it is 800 crore population. And we know that we have made a mark in the digital domain, in the digital transactions. All our bank accounts for more than 100 crore people. Modi initiative, and we have got the bank account and everything for all this large 140 crore population almost. Every day the transactions are happening at a different level, from a bigger companies to the small vendors, to the small retailers, like Bhajiwala, and they are all using these different apps. Similarly, the insurance kind of this apps, the taxation kind of thing, and there are various applications which are happening, and those are getting digitalized. Gone are the days when we used to form a queue in the bank for our withdrawing the money or paying the money. Nowadays it is all online. We don't have the need to go to bank. Similarly, the insurance aspect, the forecasting aspect, they cut it short. The various things that we normally do, especially the governance, managing these 140 crore population, their all needs and expectations in terms of the day-to-day life. As I referred to, even for making the reservations. Earlier, we used to stand in the queues at the railway stations for hours together for making the reservations. Now, railway reservations, flight reservations, the road transport reservations, those are all online. If you take anything that has become digitalized, and therefore it has saved a lot of our time. Not only that, our identity through Aadhaar card, our identity through a PAN card, and also I think because it has also proved a lot. Because all these benefits of a banking transactions and the various government schemes are to be reached to those needy people of more than 100 crore population, and therefore to do it right, that the thing should reach in a proper way without any manipulations like that. So for that, digitization has achieved a paramount importance. There are so many aspects, maybe even the defense applications, agriculture applications, the health applications are all there, wherein these digital transactions are very, very important. Now no doubt, and India is making good efforts in that, and India has made a mark in that. But at the same time, with this rapid growth in the technology, with the rapid development of all applications, still we are, every day and now we are feeling problems. Whenever we make a call, we used to have a number, 1930 call 1930. Why? Because along with this large handling of data in the data analytics domain, and in order to process all those transactions, we are facing lots of problems. Now when coming to the data, I am trying to gradually come to the data analytics, AI, and then attaching it to the cyber security domain, because the expert is from AI also. What I mean is, whenever all these billions of transactions or crores of transactions are done every day, every minute, we need to see that it is properly analyzed, properly done. And this data now that comes from what? It is the data in the form of a text, the data is in the form of images, the data is in the form of videos, and the data is also from audio and video interactions. And all that data is getting processed. And how this data is getting processed? Because based on this data, with the use of various AI, ML tools and techniques and algorithms, we are trying to predict the things. That means all our predictions, to be perfect, we are relying on a data. And therefore, if this data is not properly sourced from a genuine source, not properly handled, manipulations are done, probably this data will lead to incorrect forecasting, incorrect predictions. Because all the models, all the algorithm models through machine learning or data science or ANN like that, those are based on the volume of data that we are handling. The research is going on in this field, and all these models are developed based on these data sets. So our concern is, if the data is faulty, if the data is not correct, and for further research we are using to use this data, our models which we are developing, AIML model or whatever models, every day they are getting developed, they will not be that accurate, they will not be that secure. And when we will use these apps, when we will use this, because the research is made for prediction, we are trying to predict the thing and try to improve on the system. And when that happens, if the research is going on in the wrong way, I mean not wrong way, but they are handling the incorrect data, suppose, or a manipulated data, unsecured data, then probably the whole cycle would be in trouble. Day by day, our models which would be developing, those will not be that realistic, though they will not be able to apply in a right domain to get the proper output. And therefore, that is a threat. And that threat we are observing. See, the weather forecast, which we are observing the weather forecast. In India, we have that, but are they accurate? No, many times they are not accurate. Whereas, if you go to states, you will find that those forecasts are made 1 week in advance, and they are so accurate when they say that after 7 days, during 12 to 1 o'clock, there would be clouds and there would be thunderstorms like that. Whereas the day is quite bright. But when you go out and see that at 12 to 1, the weather changes like that. That means their forecasts are quite accurate. It's not a matter of country now, because we are all connected. But the weather forecast need to be corrected, need to be developed in a proper system, and those should be based on a proper data. Needless to say, similar applications, similar aspect we find in the health domain also. Whatever health predictions and almost 60-70% research is going on in the health domain for diagnosis of the disease and like that. If that becomes wrong, if that is not correct, if the algorithms don't do it rightly, we are playing with the human distinct. And therefore, there are so many, I can relate it to so many applications, but the point of concern now is developing the things or developing the system, developing the apps or developing the algorithms on an incorrect data probably will spoil this thing. No doubt we are into chat GPT, we are into DeepSeek and everything like that, but it all depends unless and until it is on a secure data, it is on a secure platform, the things would not be in a right and a secure hands. And therefore, my dear friends, these applications are going to change. No doubt it will happen. These algorithms which we are using, the models which we are developing, the applications which we are developing, the researchers are doing on that. No doubt it would grow. It will continue. But this cyber security domain, these threats would remain like that unless and until we focus on our HCI, or we focus on our HMI, or we focus on our body, mind and soul aspect. I am now coming to the problem, which are the challenges for the educators. My dear friends, you are all toppers, those who are sitting in this, and maybe the faculty, those who are working online. Probably for them, these are the challenges. No doubt, technologically things will happen, as I say, but unless and until we try to control our human-machine interface or human-computer interface, in which machine or a computer, they are all honest, no problem with them. But the problem is with this human. Whatever application, whatever data, whatever the source of data, whatever experiences that we have, what we try to tamper that. We try to do something different. Our mind goes more in a negative direction rather than in a positive direction. And therefore, along with the developments taking place, the technology growing, unless or until we develop some apps, some systems, wherein the cyber security goes in our body and brain and soul. I suppose the biggest challenge nowadays is the 140 crore population in the country and more population in the whole global domain, is to control this thought process. Everything happens in a thought process, and unless and until we control our thought process, if at all something is wrong, we are trying to use, we are using duplicate Aadhaar cards, we are using our voter lists are getting tampered, our electoral systems are getting this thing. So many problems, and so if we take stock of that, it will take this discussion would go for another half an hour. And therefore, if you want to control that, any bad thought, dear friends, this is the very important aspect. You people, you students, and we all educators, we need to understand this. If at all any wrong thing comes in our mind as far as any application of the technology or in the cybersecurity domain, we need to develop a system wherein these bad thoughts or bad feelings are what we call scrutinized or arrested. Not only arrested, but it should be transformed in a positive thought. The brain should, whenever it tries to get tempted to the wrong things or bad things, in all cybersecurity domain or in all other domain, there should be some application, some research going on, should go that these thoughts are automatically diverted, changed, modified, so that a person doesn't feel like, no, I should not, or I should, that conversion should automatically happen, and then the change would happen. Then the change would happen. How it's a complex system, it's all psychology, how a human brain works and everything like that. But perhaps more research is needed in this direction. For that, in the physical research which is going on, no doubt that would happen. But unless and until some spiritual research, some thought process is embedded with the physical technological development, this world, this country, and we people would always be insecure, maybe in the cybersecurity domain or maybe in any other domain. And therefore, we need to be that conscious, and we should look at the technology, we should look at the learnings and the course material that we study and that we teach in that particular context. And here, that is the more challenge. That is, I suppose, the message for the today's audience or to the attendees is, this is the challenge for the educators, and we need to empower the educators to handle this particular part. I don't want to mention that the physical development of the research should not go. That must be there. The problems addressing the physical nature, that must go on. But along with that, where the source of that, where it starts, that is our brain, mind, that should be controlled. ते जोपर्यंत कंट्रोल होत नाही तोपर्यंत आपलं काही खरं नाही. आणि हे करायसाठी काय लागेल, दॅट इज अवर चॅलेंज. वी नीड टू रिलाय, वी नीड टू डिपेंड ऑन our spiritual quotient, on our thought process. We need to believe on our tradition, on our religion, on our golden heritage. संस्कृती, भारतीय संस्कृती, ही सगळी ज्या चांगल्या गोष्टी आहेत ज्या आपण दुर्लक्षित करतो आणि वी आर ट्राइंग टू गो फॉर जे सगळ्या लुक्रेटिव्ह गोष्टी ज्या आहेत त्याच्याकडे आपण जातो. या टेक्नॉलॉजीला जर राईट डायरेक्शनला न्यायचं असेल तर हा स्पिरिच्युअलिटी वर आपल्याला फोकस करणं आवश्यक आहे. रिसर्च मस्ट गो ऑन सायमल्टेनियसली इन दिस एरिया अँड देअरफॉर देर आर टू प्लॅटफॉर्म्स वन्स अगेन आहे. एज्युकेटर, द एज्युकेशन सिस्टम, कॉलेजमध्ये किती चांगल्या लॅबोरेटरीज आणि सगळं जरी असल्या, किती चांगल्या टेक्नॉलॉजीज असली, मला असं वाटतं प्रत्येक इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजमध्ये किंवा प्रत्येक एज्युकेशनल इन्स्टिट्यूटमध्ये देअर मस्ट बी अ रिसर्च सेंटर which will highlight on this HCI, HMI, or you can say the spiritual context of whatever is happening. प्रत्येक कॉलेजला ते जर झालं तर त्याचा सायमल्टेनियसली दॅट गोइंग देयर विल बी ग्रोथ. सेकंड इस्पेक्ट ऑल्सो द अदर एज्युकेटर, तर ह्या सगळ्या मोठमोठ्या कंपनी आहेत, Amazon आहे, सो या सगळ्या कंपनीमध्ये जर थाउजंड्स ऑफ रिसर्चर्स दे आर वर्किंग ऑन डेव्हलपिंग दिस सिस्टम. पण ते सगळं डेव्हलप करता करता त्या सगळ्या मोठ्या मोठ्या कंपनीजमध्ये मे गुगल, मायक्रोसॉफ्ट और एनिथिंग लाईक, ह्या सगळ्या कंपनीमध्ये पण एक असा सेंटर असायला पाहिजे की दॅट विल टेक केअर ऑफ दिस माइंड कसं चालतं ते. कारण तुम्ही इकडे किती चांगलं केलं ना, डोकं जर वेगळं चाललं तर थिंग्स आर ॲब्सोल्युटली डिफिकल्ट अँड वी विल लीड टू अ डिफरंट कॉन्टेक्स्ट. The technology would be used for not for a constructive purpose but for a destructive purpose. I wish खूप मी परत एकदा मनापासून KJCOEMR-चे खोत सरांचे, डॉक्टर निकिता कुलकर्णी मॅडमचे आणि तुमच्या सगळ्या लोकांचे अभिनंदन करतो की अत्यंत चांगला मुद्दा आपण घेतलेला आहे. आणि मला असं वाटतं आपण हे जे म्हणतो की या इन्स्टिट्यूट असं व्हावं, त्याचं असं व्हावं, एवढे सगळे चांगले बोलायचं, टॉपर्स आहे सगळे सेकंड इयर थर्ड इयर म्हणायचे, वाय नॉट मेक अ बिगिनिंग फ्रॉम आवर कॉलेज. लेट अस हॅव a research center on working on this human machine interface or this spirituality complex, which will go hand in hand with the technologies. With this note, I once again welcome you all for this STTP and wish very dynamic and very fruitful discussions in making the our Indian digital scenario more secure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great privilege to introduce our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Yogesh Thange, sir. Academically, he is a computer science graduate, holds MBA in computer management from Pune University. He is globally certified in ethical hacking, incident hacking, forensic investigation, and also holds a diploma in cyber law. He is a cybersecurity professional having 17 plus years of dedicated experience in the field. He is expert consultant to public as well as private sector companies for data security as well as data privacy related issues. His area of expertise are incident responses, cybercrime, fraud investigation, cyber forensics, and cyber law. He has played a crucial role in over 15,000 crime investigations for various law enforcement agencies and handled more than 2,500 cybersecurity incidents for private enterprises. His contributions to capacity building is extraordinary, having trained over 35,000 government officers and 7,500 plus IT professionals. Driven by a deep passion for spreading knowledge, Yogesh sir has clocked more than 15,000 hours of training sessions and count continues to grow. He is an active member of review committee at Maharashtra Cyber Office, Government of Maharashtra, helping enhance standard operating procedures for cybercrime investigations and digital forensics. Sir is also celebrated author and co-author for several handbooks, publications by DSCI and DBAO University, including the Cybercrime Investigation Packet Handbook and Advanced Cybercrime Handbook. He was instrumental in drafting cyber investigation manuals in Marathi for Pune Police and awareness program in collaboration with NASCAM and Pune City Police. So, with a rare blend of technical mastery, investigations, and a passion for public service, Mr. Yogesh Thange sir continues to inspire and protect a digital landscape. We are truly honored to have him among us today. So may I request Mr. Yogesh Thange sir, guest of honor, kindly address the gathering. Please welcome sir.
Good morning, everyone. So, respected dignitaries on the dais, and it feels very much nostalgic when I go to an institute, when I talk to my students. The thing is, otherwise my students are police officers or other government officials. I feel nostalgic. Reason being, I was also one of you back then, and especially I used to sit at back because of my height also. And I used to always feel that how it looks when I stand here on dais. I was always curious, even when I was in school. I used to feel, okay, I know I have an experience of sitting in the crowd, let me sit somewhere else now. Definitely, whatever the journey you decide starts with a dream. I had dreamed it, so I could do it. Even my career in cybersecurity was like that only. Back then, when I was studying computer science, I was good at programming. Okay, so I used to teach engineering students about programming languages. I always used to believe that if you could teach, then you can master that particular subject. And when I used to be in my classroom also, and I used to sit back, I used to look at entire my classroom, and I used to feel what I'm going to do different than these people. Everybody's going to be software engineer. I will also be among one of them. What am I going to do something different? And that doing something different, apart from software engineering, has brought me into the cybersecurity. There was no subject in my curriculum at all about cybersecurity. I self-learned. I did my CH in 2008. I started my career with Data Security Council of India. I got an opportunity to work with Pune Police, sitting in Pune Police headquarters since beginning of my career. And that has taught me a lot. But thing I believe that, if you are now in first, second, third, whatever the year you would be, I believe you need to plan right away what you are going to be after your graduation. That will help you a lot. There are two types of people. One who decide after some time where you want to be, and now you can decide little bit earlier, so you have a first mover advantage. I chosen this career because I wanted to do something different, but also I wanted to do something which is, challenging. And while I am spending my career into cybersecurity and especially the incident response part of it, digital forensic and investigation, I keep on learning new things every day, and that keeps me alive into this field. And while I am learning a lot of things, definitely I am going to speak a lot today, so I am not going to take much of your time. But you need to ask yourself while you do anything. Why has to be very much clear. I think Sir was trying to convey you. I'll just sum up that in few words, that why you are doing this. Whatever you are doing in your life, if your why is convinced by you first, then you will do it automatically without much efforts. So whatever the career you choose, I won't say that you have to choose a career in cybersecurity. It will look biased, because I am into cybersecurity, so I should say it like that. Whatever career you choose, you need to ask two things, that whether it is a requirement of a society and whether you like it or not also. So the thing is, we always learn that we have been bound by basic necessities like food, shelter and clothing. If you remove the food, shelter and clothing is nothing but security. Going forward, where we are going into complete digitalization, artificial intelligence, security will be a basic necessity. And that's why I believe, even though you do your career into this or not, I think this program will definitely add a lot in you. Now I have my own company, so I work with various domain-based companies, and sometimes I ask which domain-based companies are not our clients. Like we have aeronautical companies, we have companies from import-export, we have companies from, they're all together completely different domain altogether, oil and gas. Like you just name an industry and we don't have a client, it won't be in a situation. So the thing is, you need to understand, even though you do career in cybersecurity or won't, or anything into AI or probably other fields, this is a necessity of each and every domain. Okay, and that's why you do this properly. These 5 days will definitely add a lot in you, and I'm anyway gonna talk a lot today, so I'm not taking much time. But sit with a purpose. Purpose that is, I believe, we need to be selfish at times. That purpose has to be for us first, and then it will automatically for society. Because the one who cannot think of himself, he cannot think of others. Is what I believe. So even in cybersecurity, you need to protect yourself first, and then others. So with this thought, all the best to you, all of you, and I really congratulate all the people who have made this happen, and I'm looking forward to spend a lot of time with you. Thank you.
Thank you for your great words, sir. Now, it is now my privilege to introduce and invite our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Anagha Kulkarni ma'am, a distinguished academician, industry expert, and inspiring advocate for women in technology. Dr. Anagha Kulkarni ma'am has been associated with Cummins College of Engineering for Women, Pune, for the past 20 years, contributing immensely to both academic and professional development, with a total experience of 30 years, including 10 years in software industry and 20 years in academia. Her journey is perfect blend of technical expertise and educational excellence. Currently, she serves as the head of Department of Information Technology at Cummins College. She has published numerous research papers and book chapters and has successfully obtained several research grants. Dr. Kulkarni ma'am has delivered keynote addresses and expert sessions in prestigious STTP, FDP, and national and international conferences. She has also served as a reviewer and session chair at many reputed conferences. She has worked with various well-known clients in UK, USA, as well as in India. Recently she has won the most influential professor award from Devang Mehta Award. She also serves as a faculty advisor for Society of Women Engineers at Cummins College, playing a key role in promoting gender equity and leadership among aspiring engineers. So, we are deeply honored by her presence today. May I now request Dr. Anagha Kulkarni ma'am, guest of honor, to kindly address the gathering.
Very good morning to all of you. Dignitaries on the dais, and my dear topper friends. Since its inception, we know that education is evolving. The teachers have seen the times from blackboards to OHPs to LCDs and now the smart boards. We also have heard about Gurukuls. We have then transited to classroom teachings. And now MOOC courses, MOOC learning, online learning has become a norm. During this entire process, all of us have to access lot many websites, lot many tools. We download so many apps on our mobile phones. While doing that, we need to also accept the cookies. Is there at least one person in this hall who has never accepted even one cookie? That tells the story. Now let me ask you another question. Is there any person who has read in the terms and conditions before accepting the cookies? See, that is our awareness about cookies. Of course, cookies are very useful. They help the websites in understanding more about you, your preferences. Whether you are a first-time visitor to that URL, to that website, or you are a returning or a frequent visitor. They try to analyze a lot of data from your interaction with that website or the tool. They analyze that data and then they do some inference, they infer about your behavior patterns. Most of the times, they sell your data to third-party vendors. Sometimes they even allow third-party vendors to embed their cookies inside their websites and cookies, so that those third-party vendors get unnecessary access to your patterns, to your personality. And then they start sending targeted advertisements to you all. That is very common. We don't understand how am I getting this particular advertisement today on probably YouTube also. My student works in YouTube advertisement and she's not happy about that, but all of them do that, right? That is why it is very important to understand what is written in the cookies. Try to go through the data privacy policy that is there on your mobile phone. We give access to so many tools to our camera and contacts. Try to go through at least one data privacy policy, be it Google, Microsoft, your mobile phone, Samsung's iPhone, whatever it is. Everybody has to have a data privacy policy. And unknowingly, we accept all the terms and conditions that are written in that data privacy policy. At least as engineers, as well-educated people, it is our responsibility to be at least aware, be aware of what is written in those policies. I think of a movie called CTRL, Control, that was released last year. How many of you have seen that movie? Not any one of you? Students, what is this? Okay, only one. Please watch. Please watch that movie, very much relevant to today's topic. That movie, the lead actors, that was released last year, I guess. I am not a movie buff. I thought you will give me some inputs on that occasion. However, let me tell you the plot in short. I think Ananya Pandey is the actress, lead actor of that movie, and the plot is such that her name is Nela, and she and her boyfriend, they are social media stars, and they keep on putting a lot of digital content on social media. And something happens and they split. And she's obviously not happy, and she wants to forget about him, obviously, right? And she also wants to delete all the digital traces about him from her own digital memory. Makes relevant to this today's topic, right? And she takes the help of AI tool. She downloads some AI tool, and that AI tool starts assisting her and starts deleting face recognition and whatnot, you know. And she's very happy about that, and she starts sharing a lot of things with that AI tool. During the process, the AI tool or the company that has developed this AI tool starts learning a lot about her, Nela, a young girl like all of you, okay? And they gain so much knowledge about her that they start taking control of her life. They start taking control of her relationships. And then she starts getting scared. She wants to back out. But then they start blackmailing her, and ultimately she has to surrender. She wants to sue them, etc., but ultimately she has to surrender, and she has to accept what they are doing with her life. So as teachers, I know our students are very, very smart. I am also a teacher. Yes, they know more than us as far as social media and all these apps are concerned, yes. But as educators, today's educators of this young generation, Gen Z, we have to make them aware of all such nuisances. somebody is going to talk about data privacy, DPDP, GDPR. I am very much fond of that topic, actually. That's why I kind of introduced that topic to all of you. Even we have DPDP, Data Privacy Protection Bill that was passed in 2023 in India. So I guess it is our responsibility to ensure that our students are aware of all these nuisances, all these drawbacks of being on social media and on internet 24/7. So with this, I think there are anyway some people going to talk about this topic, so I'm not going to speak too much about it. But I would definitely like to thank Koch sir and Nikita madam for inviting me to talk to you, allowing me to express my thoughts on this topic, and more specifically for arranging this STTP to make teachers and students aware of today's challenges. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. It is with immense pride and great honor that I now introduce our chief guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Jayashree Rajesh Prasad ma'am, with academic excellence, research brilliance, and visionary leadership in the field of computer science and artificial intelligence. She is a professor and head of Department of Computer Science and Engineering at School of Computing at MIT ADT University, Pune. She received her PhD in Computer Science and Engineering and Masters in Computer Engineering from Swami Ramananda Tirtha Marathwada University, Nanded, and University of Pune, respectively. She received her bachelor degree in Computer Science and Engineering from North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon, in 1996. She has 29 years of experience in the field of academics and more than 12 years of experience in the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning. She has published 6 textbooks and published more than 100 papers in leading international journals and conference proceedings. She has filed and published 22 patents and 13 copyrights. She is leading as an AI/ML expert in international collaborative research with Oxford University, and has been amongst top 10% authors in Elsewhere Social Science Research Network. Recently, she received the Research and Innovation Excellence Award by MAEER's MIT Management. She is the president of Young Teacher Professional Travel Grant associated with TDIL and CSIR, National Institute of Science, Technology and Development Studies, Government of India. May I request Dr. Jayashree ma'am, chief guest and keynote speaker, to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you. We are close to afternoon, but still I have a chance to wish you all a very good morning. I am privileged and honored to be invited as chief guest, and I thank you KJ management, especially Principal Dr. Suhas Kaur, Dr. Nikita for inviting me. So, eminent speakers on the dais, all the faculty members. I see majority of the students here. Maybe some of the faculty members are attending this function online. So, good morning to all of you. And being in the field of artificial intelligence, you may think that what is the reason for me being invited for this security related FTP or STTP. So I would again decompose the title into empowering educators. I would treat it as empowering learners. We all are learners, So empowering learners as there are more and more students in the hall. And then very brief about the digital secure future. So again, when I thought why I am invited or what is my place in this FDP, then AI is a universal building block. And we can consider AI as आलू, बटाटा आपण मराठीत म्हणतो तसं, की बटाटा सगळ्या भाज्यांबरोबर जातो. We can combine आलू with बैंगन, we can combine with आलू with everything. So nowadays, AI is in every domain. May it be agriculture problem, may it be banking, business, finance, and at our university we have art, design, technology. So we work closely with design students, we work closely with mid-com students for fintech problems, agriculture problems, food technology problems. We closely work with bioengineering, biochemical, and all branches. Most of the research that I am doing right now is with a scientist from CSIR who is PhD in chemistry, and another research which I am doing right now in cancer. But the person, Dr. Nanasaheb Thorat, initially he was with University of Oxford, now he is at University of Limerick, and he is the physics person. And they are working on nanotechnology, and we are providing our expertise from artificial intelligence and deep learning expertise to them to work closely on the nanotechnology or nanoparticles data experimentally generated by them. So AI is in everything. So may it be a digital future, artificial intelligence is definitely there. Another thing, see, I am the last person to speak in this hall. So most of the things are very well covered by all the speakers. I would take an opportunity to twist it to some other aspect that we need to understand. Recently, on 16th of July, we celebrated World AI Day. And I, being head of the department in artificial intelligence and analytics at MIT ADT, we tried to do some brainstorming, and we arranged some sessions on AI for our students who recently came into the department as a second year students. So while talking to them, I saw that there is a glamour associated with AI, and there is so much of curiosity associated with the word AI. Another experience that I would like to share, we at our university, all faculty members, we have to participate in counseling sessions for students who are aspiring for BTech admissions. And we experience a lot of challenges in convincing parents for not choosing AI and CSE always, because there are so many other branches in engineering and everyone wants to be part of CSE and then part of AI. And I have to shoulder that responsibility to convince them that all other branches are also equally good and they should seek their career future in all the other branches as well in BTech. So last year I was addressing a parent, and they said that no, AI is the future, now AI has captured everything, now we need to secure a degree in AI only, AI abhi aaya hai, AI naya hai, AI naya hai. And then I told them the reality. So on World AI Day, recently I made a LinkedIn post. I published screenshot of my undergrad final year syllabus. I graduated in 1996 from North Maharashtra University, and I studied artificial intelligence 29 years back as my elective, final year elective. So AI abhi nahi aaya hai. AI is there since last 50 years or so, if you just go and trace back. एलन ट्यूरिंग फाइनेंशियल हम लोग थ्योरी ऑफ कंप्यूटेशन पढ़ते हैं, ट्यूरिंग मशीन पढ़ते हैं. सो एलन ट्यूरिंग theory we study which he laid 50 years back. So what was there in my AI syllabus? Mainly problem solving strategies that we study first nowadays in first unit of AI. They were there in the first unit for me as well, and we used to study from the pioneering book by Rich and Knight. जो लोग मेरे era में graduation हुआ होगा, they know. So problem solving skills are the core skills that we require in all the branches. And now only if we consider, and I also had a knowledge representation and the knowledge part of AI, which are the core principles in AI nowadays. So if we focus on problem solving techniques and strategies and knowledge representation, that is applicable today also. Only what we can see, the application domain has evolved and AI has become so powerful that because of digitization and especially after COVID, post-COVID, we have been witnessing AI in every position. Okay, and I'll come to the aspect of the title of this FDP, very thoughtfully chosen, empowering educators. And as I told you that I will not only focus educators, but at the same time I will focus on the students as well. So when we talk about the challenges, we talk about different kinds of skills to be inculcated nowadays with the Gen Z students. Madam has rightly pointed out the Gen Z challenges that you all are facing in terms of internet usage. I would again appeal to all of you. My daughter asked me to watch Control movie. She told me, Mama, you are an AI professor and you don't know Control movie, watch it with me. And I watched it with her, and I'm very privileged to have friendly relations with my kids. And literally the relationship problems and related to digital media, how difficulties and challenges you people may face in your life, you must also watch that movie. So empowering means what, or empowered individual means what? Nowadays, because everything is online, the education system is also expecting you to earn some credits, earn some skills online. And because the online education has become integral part of our lives, what we need to be there means what is empowerment for us is self-motivation. Apart from what is expected in the academics, we all should be self-motivated, self-driven. We should think that what skills I should inculcate in myself to improve my CV. So again, lifelong learning should be there and adaptability should be there. So nowadays, now on, we all are in an era where degree doesn't matter, what skills, what knowledge and what competency level is there in you is mattering. So it is applicable to all of us as well, because we are, I am in teaching since last 29 years, and on every teacher's day I feel that, am I empowered? Am I outdated? Or have I updated myself? And that becomes responsibility for me and accountability for my, towards my employment as well, that whether I am updated or not. And I have to stand among all the competitors, and that's why I have to be updated and empowered. So for empowered educators, these are the necessary skills to be always learning lifelong. We should have adaptability at the same time, because we are from the area of floppy disks, and we used to boot our systems using floppy disks, and Now we are working with high-end machines, high-performance computing environments, and we have to cope up with them. And the same thing which will lie with you all. Being in the industry, we were talking initially that so many engineering colleges with CSE as the branches, what will be the quality after 2 years when we consider the undergrad students who are graduated from colleges? Will there be employment for all of them available? So there will be survival of the fittest, and fittest people will be known as the most empowered individuals. So I'll again now come to the briefly to the digital future, and I'll complete it very fast because I think I'm standing between you and the next session maybe, and I don't want to test your patience. So as far as AI is concerned, as course rightly pointed out, 2025 is declared as the AI year. At the same time, our government is also has launched India AI mission. And according to India AI mission, digital ethics and cybersecurity awareness are considered as mandatory competencies by the government, and that's why AI is also associated with digital ethics. So ethical responsibility lies with all of us. We are using so many tools, as Madam has already pointed out. We download so many tools. As a teacher, I also tend to download some free open source tools. So I have to be ethically aware about them, how I am using them. I would just share a small experience. Recently, we collaborated with one startup, and we did a lot of work with that startup. And sometimes intentionally or unintentionally, we may land up in difficult situations. But fortunately, because we were aware about cyber ethics, we will say it. That startup, they tried to access our data set related to brain-computer signals of one of the leading university of US, and they wanted to use it commercially. And they wanted to access that data set through us because we are the academicians, and most of the universities provide academic data to academic institutions for free. But they also keep an eye on who is using that data set. That startup was trying to use that data set for commercial purpose through us, and we, at the right time, we could recognize the purpose, and we stepped back from the collaboration. So we have to be very keen. Sometimes people may unintentionally use, but if we are trying to commercialize the patents or our products, we have to be very careful to whom we are. And again, when it comes to ethics, we are closely working with medical ethical data. So our sources of the data are hospitals, and they don't provide the data unless and until we provide them medical ethical committee approval to ensure that we are not making unethical commercialized use of any data. So while accessing any data, we have to be very careful. Second, another important thing that we need to understand is deepfake, as rightly pointed out. Deepfake recognition or identification and zero trust security models. These are compulsory for all academic institutions nowadays. Again, if we are using some edtech platform, then we have to think that there are privacy-first edtech platforms which are giving importance to privacy, because everywhere we are putting our digital footprints. So while using any applications online, we have to be very careful. And last but not the least, being an academician, we are following NEP curriculum. And NEP also, we have to comply to ethical use. and safe, inclusive environment in education. So, for educators, when we are uploading any presentation, PPT slide on Google Classroom or any tech platform, we have to be ethically aware that are we using or breaching any copyright while using material, teaching material, while preparing our PPTs also. We have to think that whether it is ethical to use these images sometimes or some material without giving any prior credit to the creators and all. So there are so many things where we need to be very aware about our what we can say, आपला जो digital वावर आहे तो खूप aware असला पाहिजे. So everywhere, right from you may be discussing many things in the group about teachers, about college, about the trust or anything, and people may reuse it by sharing the screenshots and all. So nowadays, while talking on the phone, while being on the WhatsApp, we have to be very aware that what kind of data we are leaking. Even if I am posting attendance update about my class on some group, I have to be very aware. आपल्या ऑर्गनायझेशन्स बऱ्याचदा म्हणजे माझी पण ऑर्गनायझेशन मागते की जिओ टॅग्ड फोटोज पाहिजे ॲज अ प्रूफ ऑफ वॉट एव्हर ॲक्टिव्हिटीज वी आर डुईंग आउटसाइड कॉलेज, बट पीपल आर एडिटिंग दॅट ऑल्सो. सो जितके रेग्युलेशन्स येत आहेत तितके त्याचे वे आउट पण आहेत त्यातून, अँड देन इट बिकम्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू व्हॅलिडेट ऑल दोज वे आउट्स. So there are so many things we need to be aware. So सावध असणं आणि दक्ष असणं while talking on the phone, while using the WhatsApp, or whether this is Rani saying the human machine interaction and human computer interaction. All these type of interactions are to be done with more and more alertness. We have to be always alert, and we have to follow all the security guidelines. So with this, I think I'll complete my few words. ते आपण काय असतो माहिती का की आपण मास्तर असतो आणि एकदा माईक आणि ऑडियन्स मिळाला की there is no limit. There are so many incidences and experiences we can share. So sorry if I have exceeded the limit, but still it was a very pleasant and nice experience to be with you all. I thank the organizers for inviting me. I wish all the best for this FDP. I hope that all the sessions are fruitful and meaningful takeaways are received by all the participants. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words and useful advice. As we come to close of this insightful and enriching event, it is time to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made it a grand success. Now I invite the STTP coordinator, Professor Reshma Patil ma'am, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Professor Reshma Patil. It is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of organizing committee. At the conclusion of this enriching one-week ISTE faculty development program on empowering educators for secure digital future. First and foremost, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Jayashree Prasad ma'am, our guest of honor, Dr. Anha Kulkarni ma'am, guest of honor and session speaker Mr. Yogesh Thange sir, for gracing our today's sessions with your presence and sharing your insights with us. Your words have added immense value to this event.
I extend sincere thanks to the management, Honorable KJ sir, Honorable Major General Samir Kalla sir, Executive Director, Honorable Dr. Ajay Fulambarkar sir, Technical Director, Honorable Dr. Hemant Deshmukh sir, Dean Student Development and Welfare, Dr. Suhas Koth sir, Principal KJCOEMR for their constant support and encouragement in organizing this FDP successfully. We also thank the ISTE chapter and all associated coordinators for their continued support for providing us with this platform to host such a valuable academic program. To the participants, faculty members from various institutes, thank you for your enthusiastic participations. Behind the scene, many work tirelessly to make this program a success. A big thank to the Dr. Nikita Kulkarni ma'am, organizing committee, technical team, volunteers to ensuring everything runs smoothly. Thank you. Once again, have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Now, I request to all stand up for national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय